It's the Trending Report with Andy Cohen.
Hi.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We have Brovo TV exec, late night talk show host, and now author.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your first book.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Most Talkative, stories from the front line of pop culture. And even with your busy schedule, you penned this in 4.5 months.
It's true. I did. I love to write, and I knew that book was inside me. I knew what I wanted to write. I didn't know how to put it all together, and so I had a great editor who really helped me a lot, and it was a great experience writing the book. I'm so glad it's out in paperback. I think it's the perfect paperback book for the summer, and it's a great read, and anyone who likes pop culture or fun or entertainment will love this book.
What can the readers expect from the book? What are some of the stories that you
Well, it's a lot of inside stories about what it's like working inside TV, and what it's like for someone who was such a fan of TV and pop culture to wind up meeting and interacting with a lot of his pop culture icons, and then excuse me, or pop culture idols, I should say. And then there's the stories behind some of your favorite Bravo shows like The Housewives or Top Chef, and how they came to be, and just behind the scenes dirt that you wouldn't know. And then a lot of funny stories that you just wouldn't believe. Very random. If you like pop culture, you'll love the book.
Now, there are some interesting pictures in the book as well.
There are. I put a lot of embarrassing pictures of myself in the book, which I'm almost regretting, because now every time I talk to people like you, we talk about, basically I had a lot of stupid hairdos growing up.
I was going to say, I saw the one with the afro.
Exactly. Well, that was a joke. I mean, I was brushing that out as a joke. But look, I love to make fun of myself, and I love to laugh at myself. And so, I'm letting everyone else laugh at me too.
Now, in the paperback version of your book, there are additional chapters based on things that has happened since the book release?
Yes, exactly. I mean, so much happened after the book came out. And there are funny stories about people that are in the book, from my parents to friends of mine, and people that you get to know from reading it, that then things happened to them and I after the book came out that I wanted to share, and things with the Housewives, and things with Brandy Glanville from the Housewives of Beverly Hills licking my dad's face at the LA book party, and getting lampooned by Saturday Night Live, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Now, you've been at Bravo since 2005.
Yeah.
Since you started there, you have been a part of major shows, Project Runway, the award-winning Top Chef. Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Millionaire Matchmaker, and of course the Housewife franchise,
Yeah.
because we can call that a franchise now.
Absolutely.
How did that come about? What was your inspiration for the Housewife shows?
Well, the Housewives, that's kind of a long story, but basically someone came to us and said, there are these women, and you need to meet them. You need to see them. There are these women that live in my neighborhood. And they have bigger boobs than anyone you've ever seen. They're really wealthy. They're just different from anybody that you've seen. And we went and shot some tape of them, and then we went and shot more, and then we started shooting more, and then we tried to decide, well, what are we going to do with this? What is the show? And at the time, Desperate Housewives was big, and we said, well, let's call this The Real Housewives, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Now, as far as the format of the Housewife shows go, is it scripted partially or all reality? How does that work?
It's all reality. What is set up is that, like, they can't go to a meal without us clearing it with the restaurant first. Or, and we encourage them to get together during filming, and we choose times to film when we think they're going to be getting together, and when we think that there are going to be interesting things to shoot. We don't follow them around for 24 hours, but if we know that people have parties coming up or life milestones coming up, then that's something we want to be a part of.
And what do you look for when you decide which cast member should have a spinoff show?
We look at the popularity of the cast member. I mean, we haven't done that many spinoffs. We look at the popularity of the person, what the spinoff would be, why it is different or definitional, and whether it's on brand, and then we go from there.
You also do the reunion shows.
Yeah.
And as a fan, I have to ask, Sunday, Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Will there be more fanning with Miss Kenya Moore?
Oh, Kenya Moore works the fan in every part of that reunion. Yes, absolutely.
Now, you're always asked, who's your favorite housewife?
Right.
And I know that varies depending on, you know, what
Well,
you're
I don't
watching.
have a favorite housewife. It's like asking me who my favorite kid is. I
Right.
mean, I really like them all.
Well, my question is, who's your favorite house husband?
Oh, I like Apollo from Atlanta. He's fine. And but a lot of them I like. I like Ken Todd too, Lisa's husband. He's a great guy.
We actually have an interview scheduled at the end of the month with Jacqueline from the Housewives of New Jersey. So we'll be
great.
here for charity benefit.
Cool.
The new season for that premieres, I believe, in May. And they've
Yeah.
already had some pre-press with a little trouble
Yeah.
that they've been getting in. What can we expect from the next season?
It's amazing. It's really good. We didn't know where we were going to take last season, you know, the next season after that reunion, which was so intense and emotional. But what happens is that Hurricane Sandy came in and they all started kind of working together to raise money for their neighbors and friends who had been, suffered damage from the hurricane. So that's how the season starts. The season is about whether this family can get back together and how they do it.
You're in Chicago. We're going to do a book signing later this afternoon. Have you thought about a Chicago-based reality show?
Yes, we have, and there's one in the works. Can't tell you more than that, though. Yeah.
Fantastic. Are there any other projects that you have going on?
Yeah, the thing I'm most excited about is a show called Newlyweds the First Year, which is we shot 4 couples from their wedding day through to their first anniversary, and that's premiering in May, I believe, on Bravo, and it's a great show.
Like Andy Cohen.
Yeah,
Is that as fun as it seems when you're
yeah,
taping
it's
it?
more fun.
You've
It's
had
so
a
fun.
you've had a host of people on there, from Sherry
Yeah.
Shepherd, who we actually spoke with last week, to Sarah Jessica Parker. Now, you were on Sex and the City for an episode, right?
Yeah.
Was it like,
I was an extra in 2 episodes of that show, only because I'm friends with Michael Patrick King and Sarah Jessica. Yeah.
fantastic? Is there
Thanks.
anything else that I didn't ask that you'd like to say?
No, thank you. Nice to meet you.